by the creek where dreams take flight. Mountains dance with whispering leaves. Nature's hymns put hearts at ease. Flag waves high in the mountain breeze. Stories of old whisper through the trees. Eagles soar in endless sky, teach us how to reach and fly. Creekside dreams and mountain air, find me there without a care. Whispered secrets, flowing streams, chasing moonlit, starry beams. Workshop nest amidst the wood, doing things just cause we could. Crafting tales with coffee in hand, together in this peaceful land. Fireside with ember glow, nighttime tales from long ago. Hearts are warm, our spirits free, underneath the old oak tree. Creekside dreams and mountain air, find me there without a care. Whispered secrets, flowing streams, chasing moonlit, starry beams. Workshop nest amidst the wood, doing things just cause we could. Crafting tales with coffee in hand, together in this peaceful land. Fireside with ember glow, nighttime tales from long ago. Hearts are warm, our spirits free, underneath the old oak tree. Creekside dreams and mountain air, find me there without a care. Whispered secrets, flowing streams, chasing moonlit, starry beams. Side dreams and mountain air, find me there without a care. Whispered secrets, flowing streams, chasing moonlit, starry beams.
Hey, good morning, Georgie.
Good morning, Coopy.
What's happening in your world?
Not much, but I keep getting a bunch of messages.
About?
Couple things. I have received emails stating that Lisa Lee decided to threaten me yet again last night with a lawsuit. Stating that if Jeremy's new lawsuit goes through, that the rest of us covering this case are in for it. They're coming for us because Jeremy filed a suit against them.
Have fun with that. You ain't even got enough money to defend yourself against Jeremy, let alone try and sue anybody else.
That part.
Have fun with that.
I saw Miss Karen asking about the third Gainesville to Gainesville motion. Miss Karen, we read that the other day. He did file a third motion trying to go to Gainesville again. We read that the other day. I believe we're waiting on McDreamy to respond to that. However, this morning, Coop, you and I received a screenshot of McDreamy responding to Bubbles' motion to reply to Randy. It was granted, but he cannot type more than 5 pages. And he has a due date of what did that say?
Now he what now? You lost me on that.
Okay, the little bitty small motion from Bubbles that he filed last night that I read before we started reading the new lawsuit.
Right on, right on. Him trying to cover his butt because he filed a bar complaint against Randy. Yeah, okay.
Yes. Well, McDreamy responded this morning and it says, upon consideration of the foregoing, it is ordered this 24th day of February 25, defendants have moved for leave to reply to plaintiff's response in opposition to the defendant's motion to dismiss. Defendant's motion for leave to reply is granted to the extent that defendants may file a reply memorandum not to exceed 5 pages in length, and he only has 4 days to turn it in.
Oh, Randy, you know Randy will have that done in a day.
No. This is Bubbles.
Oh, Bubbles. Okay.
Yeah. He has 4 days to get it done. That is for you.
Well, thank you. Yeah, no, that's for you. It's in blue. It's your.
No, that's yours. It's gray.
Well, thank you, Miss Carol. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We can always use that chicken nugget money over here in Cump's World. Yep, cause see, I gotta feed the angry birds. Arr, arr. Thank you, young lady. Now, for those of you in the chat that do not know who Carol is, she is one of the admins in the new Facebook group. I can't
Shadier bunch.
The Shadier Bunch Uncensored. So it's a pretty cool place. You don't have a lot of bickering and arguing. You don't have all that stupid anonymous crap. It's actually got mods that moderate their groups. So if your guys are not following that Facebook group, you're missing out. There's a lot of good stuff going on over there.
Do my mods have the link to that Facebook group, or do I need to grab it again?
I thought that I had it. Let me go see. I might have it. Yeah. Otter Creek. Yep, I got it right here, young lady. I'll post it on all of us, on all 3, and you can copy it.
All right. We have Otter Creek, Florida, and the Shadier Bunch Uncensored. We have them up to 445 members, guys.
So there you go.
Let's keep them growing. Let's keep them going. Everyone I have spoke to in that group are the sweetest, most loving people. There's no drama, just conversation, good time, and it's all fans of what the hells.
Yeah, buddy.
Miss Carol is an absolute sweetheart.
Yes, she is. Yes, she is.
One of our very own mods is also an admin or moderator over there. So we know there ain't gonna be no crazy stuff going on.
Right on, right on.
Oh.
Is that on my side again? Yes.
Yes.
Well,
yes, that's yours.
Thank you again, young lady. Thank you.
She said that they have fun in that group, and if you cause trouble, you're out. Like, they don't take no shit over there.
Right.
It's a safe place for us.
I like the fact that they actually have real live administrators, mods in that group. So, you want to post anonymously, just know that you've got 3 or 4 people watching and they know who you are.
So, and the admin in that group will call you out in a heartbeat if you do something wrong.
Right on.
Smith Sweet Fly has been a member of the Goon Squad for 1 month.
Woohoo! Congratulations.
Doesn't feel like we've had memberships for a month already. Wow, how time flies.
Man, my Rumble is giving me a fit today.
I didn't even bother with Rumble this morning. I'm not wasting my time this morning. Miss Karen, he filed last night. He wants to reply to Randy's opposition to his dismissal motion. Bubbles, if you remember, Bubbles filed to dismiss again. Randy did an opposition to that dismissal motion. And now Bubbles wants to reply because Bubbles' feelings are hurt and to try to cover his own ass from where he retaliated against Randy and filed a bar complaint. So
Where is my live chat?
McDreamy is allowing him to reply to that. That was Bubbles filed that last night. I read it right before we got into the new lawsuit that Jeremy filed. I know, chat. I get just as confused as y'all do with all these different documents flying. It's like it's one after another, after another, after another. And now we are up to what? 4 cases now that we have to follow?
Yeah.
The thumbnail, the trespass 5, the original federal case, and now the new one.
Oh, and something I forgot about, Georgie. Georgie was reading off all of the people that are being named in this new lawsuit. And it came to our attention that Miss Tori has been left off yet again. So, is she a super mole?
Does make you wonder. It does make you wonder.
Makes you wonder. Because, I mean, she's just as nasty and vile as the big Lisa woman is. And she is Lisa's so-called researcher, the one that does all of the
She's the one that
nitty
does all
gritty.
the posting in the hate group too, her and her husband.
So why would he leave her off? That's a big question mark right there, boys and girls. Why would he leave her off?
Miss Sharon,
Go ahead.
I'm not counting the Ohio case because it's not active. I mean, it's active, but there's no movement as of right now. So I was counting the 4 cases that are actually has movement in it at the moment.
Where's Mama?
Mama Coop.
Johnny D. I'll bet you they're working on that. In that aspect that it's a RICO case. I bet they're working towards that.
Oh, but it gets good. We where we ended off last night was basically just what we already knew from where he tried to add them to the original federal case. So I scrolled through a lot of it, kind of just reminded random things in those pages. But what Coop and I are going over today gets juicy.
Yeah, buddy. What the hell?
You're right, Susan. George and Jeremy said in a live stream that the mole is really close to the anti-media system.
Yep.
They said the mole is right under their nose.
Okay, I'm just going to have to stop messing with Rumble Dumble. It is not working today. It makes you wonder, guys and girls, because see, back when he was trying to add all of these guys, he left Tori and he left Stupid Dave off. Well, now Stupid Dave has been added. So that eliminates one super mole who it could have been. Now the only one that's been left off is Tori. So it makes you wonder. I mean, I don't know. I'm just speculating. But it's something to wonder about because, I mean, he's flat out said, what, Georgie, that he's going after every single person that's ran him in the dirt.
Yep. Everybody's asking where Tickles is. Didn't she just run behind you?
Oh, she's sitting down here by my mouse. She's right there. She's here.
Yes, yes, Miss Karen. I got your picture and it's already been added to the slideshow. And thank you for asking me that. That reminds me, chat. I am working on a tribute video to American veterans. So if you would like your image or a family member's image from their time in service added to the slideshow for the tribute, you can email it to me, or if you are on my Discord, you can send it to me on Discord and I will add it to the slideshow. I need 13 more photos before I can finish this video.
So what is it? Just a slideshow?
Yes. I wrote a song tribute and I've been working on each page has a different photograph and it's got a real pretty background on it.
You can't just stretch some of your photos out to fill up your space?
Well, I was making the slideshow on Canva and then I'm going to move it from Canva to my movie maker that I edit on and add the music to it. So it might stretch it out. At the end of the video, I wrote a poem for veterans, and the last 3 pages is that poem. So that helped break it down to where it stretched out to match the song.
Johnny D, that could very well be there, young man, but you never know. I mean, could he be playing mind games or is she a super mole? I didn't mean to cut you off there, young lady. Did we lose Georgie?
No, I was reading Miss Carol's comment. She sent me an article yesterday. Was it yesterday, Miss Carol? A lot are starting to think Lynette has 2 different social security numbers,
Oh, I have no doubt. As many illegal things as she's done, just
which is
that we know of, her being a con artist the way she is, there's probably no doubt she's got several. I mean, think about how easy it is. We have illegal aliens coming in all the time, and they're getting access to people's social security numbers, their identities. You think it's going to be hard for her? I mean, I don't know for an exact, that she does, but
well, if
I would.
that's the case, if she does, that's identity fraud.
All right, there you go, Tim. I got him pinned on my side. Georgie, did you pin Mr. Timothy's?
I have not, but I am now.
All right, guys, in the chat, for you guys who don't know, Mr. Timothy Walters, which is the GoFundMe that Tim just posted. He has been diagnosed with stage 3 colon cancer, and his doctor says he is in need of a scooter and a ramp to his house. So he does have a wheelchair on loan from the VFW. So he's covered for wheels at the moment, but he still needs that ramp. So if you have a little bit of change laying around and you can afford to help Mr. Walters out, it would be greatly appreciated. But if you do not have the funds, that's okay. Sharing his link on your social media sites is just as important. So if you can, share. If you can donate, donate. Thank you for your time. Those links are pinned on both Georgie's and my side. Okay, Georgie.
Max Live makes a good point. Gabe isn't on the new case either. But here's the thing: if Lisa gets sued, Gabe's getting sued. They're married, so they both
Right.
suffer.
And oh, come on, he lives with her. just because he's not on there means he just doesn't say as much. I mean, he's just not worth it. He's not worth putting in the paperwork over.
Right.
Now Tori's worth putting in the paperwork over.
Miss Carol,
He's a nobody in a big pond. Go ahead.
Miss Carol, if you would like your son's picture put in the slideshow, you can send it to me. We're friends on Facebook, so.
Boy, he does not like the fact that she's down here by my hand.
Good morning, Huffs.
Good morning, Larry.
Yes, they're divorced, but they lived. No, isn't it kind of convenient how Gabe and Lisa's relationship works and how John and Lynette's relationship works? Doesn't that seem coincidental? They're not married
You're
anymore, but they
pulling my
live
shirt down
together.
there. Yeah, it's kind of funny when you say that. I mean, just like Lynette and Crook. I mean, what is that? What criminals do? Their spouses, so they have more freedom to do stupid shit. I don't know.
Well, I know.
Jeanette, good night. Good morning. Good morning. Good.
What's this?
You know what?
Praise God Almighty. Check your messages, Coop. God is good all the
Holy
time.
cow! Holy
Someone
cow!
out of the blue went to Mr. Tim's house this morning and gave him a brand new free scooter.
Holy cow! So now he just needs a ramp on. This is totally
God is
unbelievable.
good.
It's just Mr. Timothy has got a new scooter. Wow. We're going to
He said the
post
guy
that.
wouldn't tell him his name, but he brought him the scooter and he just sent Mike pictures of the scooter. Brand spanking new. God is good. He's God sent that man an angel. Can you zoom it? Will it let
Well,
it stretch it?
I'm gonna fix it real quick.
Let me
I'm going to edit it real quick.
hold on.
I got you. I got you. I'm gonna crop it and take the person's name off of it. I don't want those.
I was just telling Mike to send us just the pics so we could.
Oh, that's from Timothy anyway. So I can do this. All right, we got her. We got her.
Hi, Rick. Thank you for the $3 super chat.
I miss it.
Absolutely, Shan. I almost want to cry. Seeing that.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. I mean, this is awesome. I mean, whether it was somebody seeing one of our posts or not, I am so tickled that he has gotten the scooter. All right, let's go. I'd like to hope that we had something to do with it.
I
All
mean,
right, see, I can.
it could have been one of my TikTok people
Who
that
knows?
Redneck and
I
I have
mean,
been in contact with for this.
he got him a
brand spanking new.
That is so awesome, so awesome. Oop, that's not gonna work for. I mean, and there is the new Chariot right there, brand new. That is so awesome. So now he will be riding in style, boys and girls. You know, I've talked to Mr. Tim a little bit here and there, and He basically said he was having a really, really hard time walking. So
Mm-hmm.
this is going to help him
Oh,
tremendously. Mr. Tim, congratulations, sir. I am so happy for you. Now, if we can just keep this going and try and get him a ramp built so he can get in and out of his house with it, man, it would be awesome. Right on, Karen. Right on. It renews everybody. It sure does.
the power of prayer and love. It's real. And that shows it. Whew, that touched me.
It is awesome. It
There you
is
go. Show
awesome.
it better. He sent just the pictures.
To
It's a jazzy too. Like you'll be able to
what are
show
you
that
doing?
better with it being just a photo. That is a nice
Yeah, this
chair.
one here. Yeah, it is. Brand new. Brand new. And to be able to help a veteran is another thing. It's just it, it kind of gets to me to see the way that the VA treats some of its people that voluntarily enlist to defend our country, and then they by our VA system. It's just pretty sad in my book. Pretty sad. But I am happy, happy, happy now, Liddy.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Um,
Moving funky tonky slow today.
Coop, I need you to get with Erica and see if you can get his exact location. We have people in his area wanting to build him a ramp.
Right. I will do that. I will do that.
Oh, we leave no Coop
We
behind.
will get it.
Thank you, Rick.
What's that?
Rick sent another super chat and said, "We leave no Coop behind." Right,
Boy,
Spliffy?
my thing is just funky today.
Whew.
What is going on? Thank you so much, Rick. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Absolutely love
Welcome
it.
in,
Thank you
Miss
very
Beverly.
much. Man, what is
I just,
going
when
on?
I opened that message, I just felt this presence come around me, and now I'm all emotional. God sent him a guardian angel.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did.
Can't convince me otherwise.
By the way, Mama's home. That's why you hear the bird. Come on, bud. You want to come up here? Come on. There you go. Hey, Mama will be. She is fired up. Are you going to talk to me too? Oh, he actually bited
Aw.
him. Wow, that was super special. Lost train of thoughts now. You got your little paperwork
Whew,
pulled up
it's
there,
hot
Kid
in
Rock.
here.
I had to turn my
I
fan
do not.
up to
I mean, it's
it's
up, but I don't even want to pull it up yet. I gotta turn the air on.
I literally had to turn the fan off of me. It was freezing me and tickles out. Thank you, Mercedes.
Amen, Derek.
Anyone that would like to join the Shadier Bunch, uncensored, Mercedes just posted the link. Run on over there and show Miss Carol some love, okay? I like it because there's no big heads in there. I mean, there's no mods with the big head. You know, there's no attitudes. Everybody gets along. Been doing a lot of reading over there. I haven't been doing a lot of posting over there, but I've been doing a lot of reading over there.
Absolutely, Erica. Girl code.
Miss Yoda. All right. We rolling now. We rolling. Yeah. Now that's gone. What in the world is going on with my stuff today?
Skipper. Also, Lou, I saw you post a link for Uncle Frank's kids. Um, the the fishing poles and stuff that Yoda was getting on discount, that's been taken care of. There was an anonymous donor that took care of that stuff on discount. They're at the moment they're only trying to raise the money for the trailer to be able to haul all the fishing gear and safety gear. You can't tell me with all the stuff you and I and Skipper's been working on recently, trying to help these people, that the presence of God isn't in everything we've been doing lately, because look how it's just falling together. How these angels are just coming out of nowhere and providing through God the necessities. That's yours.
Well, thank you, Skipper Man. Thank you. I'd appreciate it. It's very welcome. Thank you. Great news about Timothy. Yes, it is. It is great news about Timothy. We just showed his new ride a while ago. Uh, it's it amazes me just when you start to think that society can't get any worse. Somebody pops up out of the goodness of their heart and does something like that. It gives you a little more hope in humanity again. You know what I mean, Georgie?
Absolutely. Completely restores our faith in humanity with all the BS that's been going on behind the scenes, all the hateful, heartless people that's been going on behind the scenes, and then this, it just, there's still good in the world. Timothy is now up to $350 in donations.
That is awesome. That
Praise
is
God.
awesome. And Skipper, did Timothy get a hold of you with an address? I'll have to go check my stuff. It's kind of I don't know what's going on with my Chrome today. It's just acting very funky. So I'm going to go over and share it. Susan makes a good point. Mr. Tim needs to update his uh, GoFundMe to where now he's just needing a ramp. He's not needing the scooter. That makes a lot of sense. All right, where's Mr. Timothy at?
Read your private chat. Just don't read it out loud like you normally do.
Oh, I gotta go back now. So give me a minute.
Redneck, can you pass the word on to K9 that we no longer need a mobility scooter for Mr. Timothy? We just need help getting the ramp built for him.
Yeah. Now let me go back to here and try and go to where is Mr. Timothy at here? There he is. Uh, what I will do is I will Timothy gave me his phone number, so I'm gonna message him and ask if it's all right to send his number to Miss Yoda and they can talk about it over the phone. Okay? How's that sound?
Absolutely.
So let me type this out real quick.
Yes, Spliffy, they're not hard to build. I helped when we built my dad's. But it's with him being all the way in that Miss Tammy, that's because his Coop's memberships are cheaper than mine. So the price will vary differently. I like how you put that, Rick. Let's ramp this up for Timothy.
Well, I messaged him. I'm just waiting to hear back. Yep, there it is. So tell Erica to it
Message.
was Erica, right?
Yeah, Erica, can you message Coop on Discord, please?
Yeah. Just message me on Discord and I will. Uh-oh. Yeah, Lilu, it's giving me fits too, young lady. It's really I don't know what's going on with Rumble today. It's throwing me a hardball curve.
Tickles.
She knows her mama's somewhere around here. She just hasn't come into the house for some reason. She's fired up about it. I don't know why mama hasn't come in the house yet. She might be changing clothes. I don't know.
Blue
All right.
just chilling, bebopping around.
Oh yeah, he's pretty cool. He's just being blue.
Heroes gifted a membership on your side.
Yes, sir. Thank you, heroes. Thank you, Rick.
Welcome.
Rick received that membership. Thank you. It's greatly appreciated, guys.
No, Sharon, we have not gotten any responses from Randy's filings
As a matter of fact,
yet.
we fixing to dive into that.
We have had a lot going on yesterday, and I have a feeling we are going to be very freaking busy this week.
Right. Tickles, I don't know where Mama's at, sweetheart. So you're just going to have to wait till she comes in here and then you can go see her. All right. Oh, maybe Dad needs to just get up and go see where Mama's at to put an end to this. I will return, young lady. Keep them entertained.
Always. So, seeing God sending these angels to help Uncle Frank's kids and help Mr. Tim, and I hate to say it, but I've just lost interest in reading this filing this morning. Are you, Miss Karen? They still haven't gotten that taken care of. That's just ridiculous. It blows my mind how they make patients just wait. That's perfectly fine, Miss Carol. I will get it added to the slideshow.
Gosh, you're fine. You're with me.
Okay. The Bebops are with Mama now, so.
Now they're yelling at her. That face you made.
She's.
There's
Just
nothing
let
wrong with
birds
that.
be birds. Just let birds be birds. Should be all right.
Miss Sharon, I did Google the judge last night. From what I saw, he's actually worked in the White House before. So
Oh, Dr. Fauci's twin.
he doesn't look like Dr. Fauci. He is an older gentleman. He looks like he's another one of those take no shit judges. I
Right
haven't
on.
read anything into it. I just looked up his images to see what he looked like, and one of his pictures, he was at the White House.
Yeah, he looked like Dr. Fauci. Oh, you sent me the thing, didn't you? Yeah. Just before I got up and disappeared. Lou, if you want to try Rumble Dungeon right now, you can. It seems to be working now. It just took me a bunch of reloading and loading and reloading before I finally got it to work.
Jam, you got it right though. I've got that short with the Southern sass, but I'm sweet as can be until I'm pushed into a corner, and I just don't take no shit. People ran over me my entire life, and I'm just not going to allow it anymore. After the last fallout with my ex best friend and seeing her for who she really was, I see people in a whole new light now.
Who are you talking to?
Chat.
Yeah.
That's right, Yankee. Thank you for reminding me. I will look into that shortly.
Yeah, buddy.
I did, Jam. I did agree with you.
So, are we ready to get on with the show here?
Mm-hmm. Skipper just let you and I know that the fundraiser for Mr. Tim has been updated
All right. All right.
for
Awesome.
just for
Awesome.
just the ramp.
All right.
Miss,
So, if
go ahead.
Miss Yoda would be so kind as to add me as a friend on Discord, that way I can send her the number.
She said that she is going into a meeting And as
I
soon
can.
as she gets out of that meeting, she will message you.
All right, there she is. So I'm pretty sure there's a way I can add her as a friend on here.
Yeah, you could click on her name and it'll bring up a page. And there should be an add friend button.
Add friend. All right, now I got her. Okay, now she's in trouble.
Miss Shelley, I'm not 100% sure, but I will look into it. I just looked at
Yeah.
his photos last night when I Googled him. I didn't actually take the time to read into him, but he looks like a take no crap.
Because I'm pretty sure I could probably send her a message, right? Without being on her friends list. Come on. Message. Okay. There we go.
So, as we promised last night, we would finish reading the new federal case. It is against Lynette, John, Lisa, Bruce, Patty Plummer, Marla Hughes, Ray Bonecrusher, MLS, and Stupid Dave. And we made it to where we're talking about what each count is, how much they're suing for per count. And from the looks of it so far, each count is a different defendant.
All right. There we go.
Max, there's no telling.
Oh, no. We don't want to do that. Don't want to mess that up. Nope.
It seems like every time I pull up this case, I start yawning.
Yep.
You know, they say if you yawn in the presence of certain people and certain things, it means there's an evil presence nearby. And we are talking about Preston and Cook and all the ecosystems. So maybe that's legit.
Yep. My boy. My boy.
How'd that set you off, Swiffy? Good morning, poor Marine. How are you?
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, sir. How are you doing today?
Yeah, Jam, I've been told that. I just don't get why he wasn't added straight out the jump, because that's the issue we had with them trying to add him to the first case. Is
Who that?
they delayed trying to add them
Who that?
on this case. There's he said that Fat Boy would be added soon, but
Yeah, personally, I wouldn't even fool with that idiot. I mean,
yeah, but
he hasn't done nearly the crap that the fleas and all the rest of them have done. I mean, yeah, he's a jerk. He's a creeper, but he's not actually part of their circle. He doesn't just sit there creating content ragging on Jeremy Hills 24/7. I think that would just, in my opinion, that's just my opinion. I mean,
Spliffy said, "Get a bloody Red Bull." I've got coffee in my hand. It's every time I bring up this document, I just start uncontrollably yawning. I did it yesterday. I don't know what happened.
holy cow, we got him up to 449 there, Georgie.
The group.
Yep, the group's up to 449. Mr. Jim over there has posted a new list 17 minutes ago of all the new people. So we have Stacy, Linda, Kim, Richard, LP, Brown, Kelly, Susan, Charlie, and Leslie. Welcome to the group, whether you're in here or not. Woohoo! Man, that was a mouthful.
For those of our chatters that joined that amazing group, thank you for showing them the love from Coop and I.
Make sure to tell them. Put a post up saying, hey, Georgie and Coop, the crazy people sent us. We're just here to cause trouble and take names.
Yeah, let them know that Georgie and Coop sent you.
Put Miss Carol and Mr. Jim and all them, Nikki, put them all to work. Well, we try to be, Miss Carol. We try to be. Yes, we talk crap about idiots and dumb lawyers. But hey, we have fun doing it. And we do it with a smile.
This is true, Sharon. But at the same time, Biscuit Boy is so low on that totem pole of the morons that are hot and heavy on this constant defamation, constant trying to destroy what the hells. Whereas Thomas is being used by them. He's lower man on the totem pole. But my worry is because we just saw with the first case where they tried to add all these people to the original case and it was denied, one, because it was so far into the case already. Two, the judge said it would make it more complicated because the attorney was being added. But I'm looking at if they wait too long to add Biscuit Boy to the case, it'll get denied. So I'm trying to look at it as maybe they should have done it ahead of time.
Well, Rick, here's my idea on that one, Mr. Rick. Bubbles is not going to be the lawyer on this new case.
No,
they're all going to have to get a new lawyer. They're probably going to get a real lawyer. So things might be a whole lot different. It's going to be funny. I just thought about that, Georgie. Bubbles, as much of a control freak as he is,
he's not going to be able to control jack shit on this one.
Well, my thing is it's going to drive him nuts. Are they even going to be able to keep a lawyer because he's going to be trying to micromanage this new lawyer? What do you think?
Exactly. He's going to be losing his mind because he's going to try to control the new attorney on this case. And I personally find it absolutely hilarious that Jeremy eliminated not only Bruce as being able to be attorney on this case, but he eliminated MLS as well. MLS can't work this case.
See, it's going to be pretty cool because as of right now, it's just been filed. They don't even have a lawyer yet, right? Mm-hmm. So in Randy filing this pretty much lays it out. I mean, we just been sitting here reading it last night. And we're fixing to read it this morning. So this new lawyer is going to have this case in front of him before he decides to take the case. You see what I'm saying? Who's to say that everyone they approach that reads this says, I don't want no part of this. You guys are all guilty as shit.
I honestly think that once TC realizes that everybody that's in the ecosystem is screwed, I think it'll scare Thomas and get him to shut the hell up. That's my personal opinion.
Is he really even saying anything? I mean,
he talks smack in the Flea's chats. Now, I haven't watched his stuff in a hot minute. The first time I watched him was the other night for the the meeting, because and the only reason I watched his is because his sound is so much better than anyone else's that's been in the meeting.
Yeah, but I mean, come on, talking crap in a chat and literally being part of the ecosystem, two different things. I don't believe for a second that he's part of their little ecosystem because he's on the outside. You know what I'm saying? They don't have him in common. Okay, take for instance Shara. She was in the circle.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, she has all this evidence that she saw come across the screen with her own eyes.
Mm-hmm.
He's not in with that. He's just like the puppet over here in the corner that just hates on Jeremy every once in a while.
Yeah, and TC's problem is he didn't get Jeremy's attention like he wanted.
Right. I mean,
He's like a
he
scolded puppy dog.
right. He voices his opinion in a chat. He doesn't voice it in Messenger. He doesn't voice it, in their little clique.
Right.
I might be wrong.
I lost all respect for Thomas when he started attacking Deanna and making those videos about Deanna, him stalking Deanna. I lost all respect for him. But I still see him as a lower man on the totem pole than the other players of the ecosystem.
Ooh, did you read Robin's comment? Now that would be interesting.
Wait, on what case, Robin? The judge has already given the defendants 21 days to respond, or he will default judgment to Jeremy for amounts shown in complaint. On the new case?
I would say it's the new case.
The,
Where did that information come from?
Max!
Right on, poor Marine. Exactly. I mean, TC is what I consider a swamp Billy.
Shizzy.
He's, huh?
They heard it from Shizzy.
Oh, I have no idea. We
Maybe
haven't.
it's in the bottom of this, and I just haven't got to it yet.
Right. I think that TC is wanting attention so bad for his channel to grow so bad that he goes down the wrong path ever so often. But yeah, I think I agree with you. I think he's just being used. He's trying to find his place in the YouTube community, so he's trying different shit. And of course, as we all know, drama sells.
Lou, you spelled it wrong.
Huh? I spelled what wrong?
No, I said Lou.
Oh.
Cooks, as in she spelled cooks. And that looks
That's okay.
well, John, not only were they defaming Randy last night, but apparently they stated that if this new case goes forward, they're coming after those of us covering this case.
Let them.
In retaliation, they're going to come after Megan, Tug, Mike, me, any of us that has covered this case. That they've already threatened with a lawsuit, they're now threatening to sue us again. For what? I don't know.
I wouldn't put any stock in anything that crazy bitch says. Sorry for my language, but she don't have, she rents, okay? She doesn't even own her home. She doesn't work. Her old man's the only one working, and every dime they have is accounted for. She's got no money. All right. She better be focusing on this federal lawsuit and not worrying about all that other crap. That other crap is just pipe dream. That's stuff that she puts out there to feed her fools in her chat to keep them giving her money. She ain't suing nobody.
Right, bingo. Who will fund them?
Oh, their little merry band of fools over there seem to be I guess they're going to have to depend on them $5 and $6 super chats now that their big donor is gone. Oh yes.
Suing for talking. Yeah, it doesn't make no sense. They can't sue me for reading court documents. Also, with Brucey being a defendant in this case, there'd be a conflict of interest due to our conversation.
Yeah, they're gonna sue us for reading
So get
public
fucked.
court documents. Yeah, sue us for reading court documents and giving our opinion. Fuck off.
Well, there comes our yellow dollar sign today.
No, because we're an hour into it, and according to TC, an hour in, and we're good.
Exactly, heroes.
Let's get on with this reading because we might find some goodies in there that we didn't know about.
We glanced over it after the show last night just to see the dollar amounts, and boy, is it good, guys. Me and Coop were getting all kinds of tickled last night when we were finishing reading over it.
Wait till you guys hear some of these numbers that are fixing to come up. I know a lot of you guys have watched Shizzy, and he's done read a lot of this, but man, I'll tell you right now, these guys got some serious worries on their mind. That's what I'm saying. I ain't worried about nothing. They need to be worried about this.
Yeah, they need to be focused on themselves and quit trying to retaliate by attacking the people who support Jeremy. Like one of our chatters said, easy defense, anti-slap. Especially for those of us in states that have really good anti-slap laws. Thanks to Tug for teaching me about our state anti-slap laws. Luckily, Tug and I are in the same state, and he was able to teach me about our anti-slap laws. And yeah,
Jim, it's millions. You are definitely right. it is hilarious. Good morning, Tim. Hey man, congratulations on getting your new wheelie cart there, brother.
Congratulations, Mr. Tim. God is good, sir. God is good.
And Miss Yoda, she's in a meeting right now. And when she gets out of her meeting, I sent her a message to give you a holler. So be expecting that to be coming in when she's done with her work stuff. I think that they've got some stuff set up to get this ramp going.
Yes.
Hopefully it won't be long, and we'll have your whole wish list there taken care of there, sir.
By the grace of God. Miss Darlene, I did see your email. That screenshot is old news. It's from the first time he started speaking out, but he actually gave a full dollar amount this time of how much he donated. So that breakdown in that screenshot didn't really matter because he himself, out of his own mouth, told us in those comments how much he has donated in full dollar amount. Smitty, I sure hope that's the case. I mean, I'm not really too concerned. Coop and I are a small man on the totem pole compared to the others that are covering this case. So,
oh yeah, Smitty, you are absolutely right. Those snakes, they will be turning on each other left and right. Yeah, that's gonna be so good. I mean, that's what I'm looking for. I'm waiting for Tori to disappear off of off the panel.
Well, if you noticed, she's been a little bit more distant lately. She's been doing her own streams on her own channel and not as much in the other.
She's gathering that information. She's getting her war chest ready. So when it's time to jump ship, she's taking her chest with her, all of her little goodies. Ooh, you talk about mess with somebody's head. That
Oh,
was what?
sorry, I was trying to answer Miss Darlene. Yes, that. Darlene's how I found out that they're threatening to sue all of us.
Let them. Let them.
From my understanding, okay, Miss Darlene emailed me, and then I had another one of our people say that not only are they threatening to sue us creators, but they're going to sue our mods too.
Oh my God! Now the shit gets deeper. That's even funnier right there. That's even funnier. I don't know of any of our mods that even waste their time messing with those fools.
Right? But apparently they're going to sue all of us creators that are covering this case, which is Megan, Tug, Shizzy, you and I, Mike, Squid. Who else is it that... There's so many of us at this point now covering it on Jeremy's side. But they want to come after all of our mods in each channel as well. Are you...
I wouldn't even worry about it.
Bless...
It's just them. They're just talking crap out of their butt, like always. They're, being in the show me state for 20 years. Show me. Okay, shut up and just show me.
Poor Susan, she's going to get double hit if that happens because she's Megan's mod and she's all of our mod. She's going to just get double tapped. Ow! The UI guy. There's a couple of our mods that are mods for the bigger channels. If that's how that's going to work, if that's how their threat's going to work, several of our mods are going to get double tapped because they mod for the bigger channels too. I can't with the ignorance that comes from those heifers.
Just look at Jeremy's case. This document that we had, these documents we have right now on screen. Okay, look how long, 57 pages long, and it's what, 9-10 people listed. Imagine when they try and file a case that's got 100 people listed as defendants or more.
Because just us channels is like what, 10, 12 channels, and then they want to sue all of our mods for each channel.
It ain't happening, guys. I mean,
bless your heart.
Don't when you see stupid stuff like that or hear stupid stuff like that come out of her mouth, just laugh at it. It's funny, it's ignorant, it's just her trying to deflect that she's in a shit ton of trouble. She's got to put her storyline out there to get her fools to open them wallets. That's all it is, guys. That's all it is. The more outrageous she can get, the more money she makes. So
all I'm going to say, Lisa, is bless your poor pea-picking little heart. Your cornbread's not done in the middle.
All right. Let's get to these documents.
Let's get to it, guys.
We're going to have more documents before the day ends, I got a feeling.
I have a feeling, too. Okay, count 1, malicious prosecution. This one's for Preston. Hales incorporates paragraphs 1 through 98 as if fully set forth below. The stalking/cyber stalking proceedings commenced by Preston against plaintiff originated solely with her actions. As such, these actions constitute the legal causation of the proceedings that were commenced against Hales. A dismissal was filed with respect to the charges against Hales. This result represents a bona fide termination of the prosecution of the stalking/cyber stalking proceedings brought by Preston's actions that was in favor of Hales. At no time material to this matter was there probable cause for stalking/cyber stalking proceedings. In commencing the stalking/cyber stalking proceedings, Preston acted with malice against Hales. As a result of the foregoing, Hales suffered damages, wherefore the plaintiff moves this honorable court to grant damages for damage suffered in the amount of $390,000 plus prejudgment interest, cost of suit, and such other relief in this court deems just as proper. You know what, Coop? Maybe this is how it's going to round up to billions.
Well,
It's because he's going
right.
for that set amount and then the prejudgment, the court costs,
I still think the $4 billion is a little bit exaggerated, but hey, because you add,
and I'm still stuck on where does the 581 come from? The 4.581.
I think it was a clerical error because I mean, you add up all of this stuff and then throw in a little bit of extra, and it still doesn't come up to $4 billion.
Okay, so I'm gonna write this down, and then at the end we're gonna add it all
But
up.
that might be, they're just putting that number out there.
390,000. Count 2, defamation, masking. I think Bruce gets hit with the biggest amount, if I'm not mistaken. Hales incorporates paragraphs 1 through 98 as if fully set forth below. This is an action for damages against masking for $1,155,000 for defamation per se. $1,155,000. Maskin orally and in writing published false statements about Hales to third parties. The false statements were calculated to defame or diminish the reputation of Hales in his immediate community and within his capacity. The false statements were made with knowledge or their falsity or with reckless disregard as to their veracity. The false statements impute to Hales' behavior or characteristics that are incompatible with the proper conduct of his business, profession, and office. The false statements also impute to Hales the commission of a crime. As a result of the defamatory publications, Hales has suffered general damages, wherefore it is prayed that this honorable court enter judgment for damages, cost, prejudgment interest, and for any other such relief as might be appropriate. Count 3, defamation, weeks. And this one is $659,000.
Right now we're at 2,200,000.
Hales incorporates paragraphs 1 through 98 as if fully set forth below. This is an action for damages against Weeks for $659,000 for defamation per se. Weeks orally and in writing published false statements about Hales to third parties. The false statements were calculated to defame or diminish the reputation of Hales in his immediate community and within his capacity. The false statements were made with knowledge or their falsity or with reckless disregard as to their veracity. The false statements impute to Hales behavior or characteristics that are incompatible with the proper conduct of his business, profession, and office. As a result of the defamatory publications, Hales has suffered general damages. Wherefore, it is prayed that this honorable court enter judgment for damages, costs, prejudgment interest, and for any other such relief as might be appropriate. Count 4, Hughes. Hales incorporates paragraph 1 through 98 as if fully set forth below. This is an action for damages against Hughes for $220,000. $220,000
I got the calculator going.
for defamation per se. Hughes orally and in writing published false statements about Hales to third parties. The false statements were calculated to defame or diminish the reputation of Hales in his immediate community and within his capacity. The false statements were made with knowledge or their falsity or with reckless disregard as to their veracity. The false statements impute to Hales behavior or characteristics that are incompatible with the proper conduct of his business, profession, and office. As a result of the defamatory publications, Hales has suffered general damages. Wherefore, it is prayed that this honorable court enter judgment for damages, costs, prejudgment interest, and for any other such relief as might be appropriate. Count 5, defamation, plumber. That's $229,000.
I'm
Coop.
getting. All right. 2,653,000 so far.
Hales incorporates paragraphs 1 through 98 as if fully set forth below. This is an action for damages against Plummer for $229,000 for defamation per se. Plummer orally and in writing published false statements about Hales to third parties. This is true. The false statements were calculated to defame or diminish the reputation of Hales in his immediate community and within his capacity. The false statements were made with knowledge or their falsity or with reckless disregard as to their veracity. The false statements impute to Hales behavior or characteristics that are incompatible with the proper conduct of his business, profession, and office. As a result of the defamatory publications, Hales has suffered general damages, wherefore it is prayed that the honorable court enter judgment for damages, costs, prejudgment interest, and for any other such relief as might be appropriate. Count 6, defamation, Helm. Hales incorporates paragraphs 1 through 98 as if fully set forth below. This is an action for damages against Helm for $520,000 for defamation per se. That's $500,000 right
Yep.
there. $520,000. How much we at now, Coop?
Well, I've got something messed up. I'll tell you here in a minute. You go ahead and keep going.
Okay, so they're asking for $520,000 for defamation per se. Helm orally and in writing published false statements about Hales to third parties. Okay, so this gets repetitive with each count. So I'm just going to scroll right on past. With count 7, defamation Kezi, which is Gator Boy. Hales incorporates paragraphs 1 through 98 as if fully set forth below. This is an action for damages against Kezi for $660,000 for defamation per se. $660,000. And all the other sentences say the same thing as the others did, so I'm just going to scroll on down to the next count. Count 8, Stupid Dave. This is an action for damages against Stupid Dave for $310,000 for defamation per se. $310,000.
Oh, my head's getting swollen.
Swollen.
I'm getting. My fingers aren't doing what my head's telling it to do.
Oh. For Ray Boner.
Okay.
An action for damages against him is $438,000.
I need to move this over here. That way I can see what I'm doing and know what I'm doing.
Count 10, torturous interference with advantageous business relationships, Maxkin. That is another $880,000. Holy crap. 1 through 98 is fully set forth below. This is an action for damages against Maskin for $880,000. Hells maintains valid and enforceable contracts and business relationships with his customers and other companies, including, without limitation, Whatnot Incorporated. Maskin is knowledgeable of the contractual and business relationship between Hells with his customers and other companies, including, without limitation, Whatnot Incorporated. Despite knowledge of the customers and Whatnot Inc.'s contractual and business relationship with Hells, Maskin intentionally and without valid justification interferes with such relationships. Hells is damaged by Maskin's unlawful conduct by losing revenue streams that otherwise would remain with Hells, absent Maskin's interference with Hells' valid contractual and business relationships. Wherefore, Hells respectfully requests that the court enter judgment in his favor against Maxkin and award the following relief: compensatory damages as stated above, and such other further relief as the court may deem appropriate in the circumstances. Count 11, torturous interference with advantageous business relationships, Weeks. Another half meal. $535,000. Hells maintains valid and enforceable contracts with Whatnot and YouTube. Weeks is knowledgeable of the contractual and business relationships between Hells and his customers and other companies, including, without limitation, Whatnot Inc. and YouTube. Despite knowledge of the customer's contractual and business relationship with Hells, Weeks intentionally and without valid justification interferes with such relationships. Hells is damaged by Weeks' unlawful conduct by losing revenue streams that otherwise would remain with Hells, absent Weeks' interference with Hells' valid contractual and business relationships. Wherefore, Hells respectfully requests that the court enter judgment in his favor and against Weeks, and award the following relief: compensatory damages as stated above, and such other further relief as the court may deem appropriate in the circumstances. Count 12, civil conspiracy, all defendants, for $2,135,000. All defendants agree to intentionally and maliciously participate in a civil conspiracy amongst themselves and with other individuals, the purpose of which was to commit the torts of defamation, defamation per se, and tortious interference with the advantageous business relationships. Throughout the course of the conspiracy, defendants acting in concert coordinated in furtherance of the common scheme. Each defendant is jointly and severally liable for the torts of the other members of the conspiracy which were committed in furtherance of the conspiracy. All defendants agreed to launch a campaign to defame plaintiff as evidenced by their actions. As a result of defendants' conspiracy, plaintiff suffered professional, reputation, and emotional harm. These torts caused the damages outlined in the previous causes of action. Wherefore, Hells respectfully requests that the court enter judgment in his favor and against all defendants jointly and severally. Count 13, aiding and abetting all defendants. Oh, we only got 2 pages left. Thank you, Jesus. Hells incorporates paragraphs 1 through 98 as if fully set forth below. This is an action for damages for $1,300,000 $85,000. Defendants Maskin, Weeks, Hughes, Plummer, Helm, Kesey, Stupid Dave, and Ray aided and abetted defendants Preston and Cook in committing torturous acts, including defamation, defamation per se, and tortious interference with advantageous business relationships by, among other things, providing them with the means, platform, and network. Defendants Maskin, Weeks, Hughes, Plummer, Helm, Kesey, Stupid, and Ray, knowingly and with full awareness, substantially aided defendants Preston's and Cook's wrongful conduct. Defendants intentionally helped create or participated in the creation of content about plaintiff to share and provided a platform upon which to share this and other content to assist all defendants in committing torturous acts, including defamation, defamation per se, and tortious interference with advantageous business relationships. Defendants Preston and Cook aided and abetted defendants Maxkin, Weeks, Hughes, Plummer, Helm, Kesey, Stupid, and Ray in committing tortious acts, including defamation, defamation per se, and tortious interference. Among other things, repeatedly publishing defamatory statements about plaintiff, as detailed above on defendants Maskin, Weeks, Stupid, and Raymond's platforms and networks and elsewhere. Defendants Preston and Cook, knowingly and with full awareness, substantially aided the wrongful conduct of defendants. Wherefore, Hells respectfully requests that the court enter judgment in his favor and against all defendants jointly and severally. Demand for jury trial. Hells demands a trial by jury on all issues so triable. Dated February 23, 25. And that's just his information. So we're done with the new filing for the new case. That is a lot of money.
$8,857,000. Now,
Holy
that's
crap.
not counting all the other stuff that he's wanting as well. Attorney's fees, taxes, interest, court costs, everything else. This is just the monetary that he's asking for. Not this could easily go to $1 billion. Easily. I think if he wins this, he's probably looking at a settlement of around, I'd say maybe 20 million. Because I mean, you got to understand, none of these people have any money. These figures, not one of these figures on each one of these people, they could ever come up close to getting, ever. I mean, $350,000 from Lynette. She's what, lucky if she's got 2 pennies to rub together at any point in time.
I think Bubbles and Helm will be liable for the majority of it.
And then on top of that, how much do they actually have? They don't have anywhere near this sitting in their bank accounts. I mean, come on. Bubbles is already in trouble with his bar association. And he did what? Corporate law or something, workplace law? So he was basically just a lawyer being paid a salary once a week. So you know he don't have millions. Then you got MLS. He's out there. He's gotten in trouble before. You know he don't have any money because he's on YouTube trying to make money. So I mean, it's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. And you see those numbers, you think their fools are going to pony up for that kind of money? Where'd I lose my girl at? She gone?
I did the math. You said it was over 8 million. It's actually $9,516,000.
Did I miss a number, I guess?
Possibly.
I must have missed a number. I had to start over like 4 times because I kept hitting the wrong button. Okay, just say 10.
So that alone is almost $1 billion right there. 9,516,000.
A billion is once you get up to 100 million, then it turns into a billion.
Oh, yeah. Okay, it's almost 10 million.
So I'd say he's
I mean,
probably looking at winning uppers of maybe 20 million or so if he wins, you know. But you know, they're having a hard time trying to find a lawyer here locally because they don't want to pay anything. So just imagine when they try and find a lawyer to take on all of these guys and none of them have any money. So uh, it might come down to it to where they're just going to have to defend themselves. You know, like in the beginning when Lynette and John filed those motions that Bubbles wrote for them. It's probably
uh-huh.
going to come down to that.
Which was that was in this complaint
What's that?
about her filing the motion that Bubbles
Right.
wrote.
So I would say that it's probably going to come down to that. It's going to be everybody's out for themselves, and they're going to have these geniuses that have got all these bar complaints against them. They're the ones that are going to be writing the motions for everybody. They're just going to have to file it themselves. Who knows? They might find some sucker lawyer out there like Bubbles that's willing, but they haven't found one for Lynette. So what makes them think they're going to find one for themselves?
Exactly.
They can get a worm to come to come defend them. Oh, worm Esquire.
I am seeing new names in our chat this morning, Coop. Welcome to all our newbies coming in
Welcome,
this
welcome,
morning.
welcome. We have 158 watching, 67 on my side, 90 on yours. And that's not counting the rumbles, which there's probably not much in the rumbles. It's just me and Lou over in the rumbles. But you know, hey, they've got some serious things to start doing. I mean, they're facing a huge lawsuit here, so this suing all the other creators, they better put that on the back burner and they better concentrate on covering their own butt before they think about suing other people.
I think she's just trying to grasp, well, if they're going to sue me and the judge allows it, we're going after all the creators on his
Well,
side.
go for it. I mean, open them deep pockets up and go for it, woman. That's all I got to say about it. I mean, you want to sue? Well, get on it because it's going to take a lot more than filing indigents. What do you want to bet every single one of them try and file indigent status?
Yeah, the attorneys, I don't see that I don't see that going through for the attorneys that are being sued. I could see Stupid Dave getting it.
Right.
I could see Lynette and John getting it because the other judge let them have it. But the attorneys that are being sued on this case, yeah, no. That's not happening, homie.
Robbie's not going to get it. Definitely not Robbie.
No. I don't see, yeah,
Hughes,
no. I don't see where Robbie could get
Hughes
it.
would probably get it.
Hughes possible.
Hughes could probably get it. I hate to say it, but
Plummer's possible.
But Weeks could probably get it too.
No.
But Jeremy can actually show proof that she's not indigent because how much money has she gotten?
Just that one comment for that one donor.
Yep.
Can prove.
Not to mention all of the super chats, all of the ad money, you know, that she's raking in. She can't claim indigency. She's making money along with her old man. So they best be. See, girl, what's happening? What's happening, girl?
No, Jeremy doesn't care about the money, but he has to put a money amount on the suit for it to go forward.
He'll never get anywhere close to what's awarded to him out of those people. There's no possible way.
He wants justice.
Exactly. To him, it's a principle thing now. It's not a monetary thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, it's gonna hit the fan. I got a feeling it's really gonna hit the fan.
I am proud of Jeremy. He is to the point that he is so fed up and he's done with their crap. He's not only going to hold all these fools liable, he's talking about suing the Levy County Sheriff's Department. He should go after the DA. It's time for this corruption with this county and the state to come to a freaking
Well,
end.
see, the Attorney General here in Florida, he said flat out, do not enforce this. But then he came back and he said, enforce it.
It's because he threatened them with a
Right.
lawsuit.
Well, he's cleared himself because he says now enforce it. But that doesn't clear the sheriff's department and the district attorney's department that are refusing to enforce it. So, but like Jeremy said, he quit even pushing that. Yeah, go ahead. He quit even pushing wanting anything filed. He just wanted reports. He quit pushing to have anybody legally held accountable. He just wants the reports, and he'll send the reports up to Ohio and let the real judge, the real law work. And guys and gals, a lot of you guys know I'm right here in Florida. Okay. I love my state. Just because the crackheads up there in Levy County can't do their job doesn't mean the whole state is that same corrupted. You know, we're not all the whole state. It's just like anything else. You have bad people and good people everywhere you go. You can't judge the entire state for one moron county. Yeah, and that's slowly ticking down too. We've got what is it? February 24th, and I think it's April 15th or so when the thumbnail case and the trespass 5 case start going. So we're less than 2 months away on that. So you guys be watching for all of that. That's going to be interesting to say the least. I'm surprised at everything on that end. Yep, neighborhoods as well. I mean, everywhere you go, you have goods and bads. It's not going to be the whole state. But yeah, we got a lot of. I heard the squeaky chair. My girl's back.
Yeah, I'm back.
But yeah, it's gonna be interesting. She needs to. At this point in time, I think she's just mouthing off to her fools in her chat, so they'll open the wallets. That's all she's doing. And she's gonna need all the money she can fleece out of these people. What you cackling about over there?
A message I just got from Adam.
It's going to be a fun ride watching this, boys and girls. Let me tell you. Yes, yes, yes. Ooh. Somebody over there talking. Cool.
That's what I giggled about. She is, Liam. She is. We know. Max said to check my messages. Okay.
Did we get more documents?
I don't know. I walked away for a few minutes to go check on the kids, and oh, great. Now Facebook's not wanting to load. I am Yeah, I don't think that we're going to take up with this new internet. It was working great the first couple of days, and it has been lagging since. Oh, we do have a new document.
You're not a crackhead, plumbers. I'm talking about the legal system up there, not the people. I would never call Miss Palmer or Max Lab crackheads.
We have multiple new documents. So what I'm going to do, Coop, is instead of pulling them up on our current stream, is I'm going to schedule another stream specifically for the Hell's case. Or if you want to set up another stream, whichever. Because I really don't want our morning stream to be nothing but hell stuff. It was one thing for us to finish off what we were reading last night.
What do you got coming in?
Well, Randy filed,
Okay.
but I am seeing set deadlines, reply 84 order, reply memorandum due by. Okay, that's the deadline set. Motion to dismiss for lack of jurisdiction, counterclaim by Jeremy B. Hells. And okay, maybe he just filed the same thing twice. Okay, it's one document. Let's see. Before I actually choose to do a different streamer. Oh, no, there's two documents. Max, how many pages are those, love? Let's see. Let me open them. One is 4 pages. I might go ahead and just do
Oh,
it.
we've got the audience going right now. So
it's 8 pages. It looks like they're the same thing, though. Motion to dismiss defendants Cook's counterclaims. And motion to strike with incorporated memorandum of law. Motion to dismiss defendant Preston's counterclaim. Okay, so it's the same thing, but they filed it against each defendant, Cook and Preston.
right. So it's just basically one you got to read, not two.
Exactly. So it's the same thing in both motions, but for 2 separate people. Okay, and this is in the original federal case against just Lynette and John. So let me close out that one. Leave. Come back over here to restream. She thinks that, Miss Darlene, because Bruce keeps putting it in her head. Those of you in chat, like Miss Carol, for instance, if you want to let your group know that I have documents that are brand spanking new that Coop and I are about to cover now, right here on our morning stream, instead of me doing a separate stream, go ahead. Spread the word, guys. Let everybody know we're breaking news on a new document from Randall Shockett and Federal One. We need to nickname these cases so we don't get confused.
Yeah, buddy. Right, Darlene. They're just she's grasping at straws. Nothing's gotten dismissed yet. So
not on Jeremy's side.
Let them sit there and hope and wish and pray all they want. They're not getting out of anything.
Oh crap, man! I dropped my pen.
I'm not a lawyer, but just reading what we've read today, he's put his case out there. So far it's just ironclad because everything that he's accused them of, he has absolute proof of every single bit of it. So they're going to have.
Should Nemesis change her name?
Huh? What? Where?
So Nemesis changed her name.
To what?
Now we can't have fun saying her name in the mornings anymore. Just a shadow.
That's her new name.
Yeah.
Well, hey, kiddo.
So in Fed 1, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna call the original case Fed 1 and the new one Fed 2.
Okay. So, where are my documents at, Max? So I can pull it up on my screen there, bud.
Did he not send it in the
Oh,
group?
he might have. I don't know. I'll go look.
Here, I got
I'm
it.
right here. So,
Forward. Send. There you go.
no, he did not send it in the group. He just sent screenshots. There it is. And this goes in documents, Hales, save, and now we go open it. Cha-ching.
Do you remember what county that was that Gabe's charges was in?
Sumter, I think. I'm not positive.
No. It's always that town, and I don't know why. I think my brain chooses to forget what that town is because of the BS I went through with that other guy in that town.
That was over on the St. Augustine side, wasn't it?
Um, Chat, help me out here. I'm pretty sure I choose to like push that out of my mind because of the drama I went through with the other guy.
Why do we need to know that?
Port St. Lucie. Port St. Lucie.
Okay.
Because I was going to look up and see if the restitutions got paid off. Port St. Lucie County.
Six.
That is not. It might be court case search, official record search.
So 6 and 7 are both the same thing, right? One.
Yes, they're the same thing. Just one's for her and one's for him.
And these are filed by Remy.
Yes, they're from Randy.
So Bubbles is filing to dismiss again. Huh? Will it be another denied? Denied. Thank you, Max.
Shout out to Max Lab. Gabriel Weeks. Why can I not find it now?
What are you looking for?
The website that I got all of his stuff from.
Okay, may I ask what's that got to do with these new filings?
Because I told our chat last night, because we were talking about the donor spending the $56,000, that I that this morning during our morning stream, I would look up and see just for shits and giggles if his restitution fees got paid.
I got you.
To see if maybe that's where some of that $56,000 went to.
I don't know. I don't see them paying the restitution because they've got it already down so low, that he just pays pennies in on it. And I see them taking that money and just blowing it on stupid shit like new computers, sex toys, more of those crystal dildos. That's what I see them spending the money on.
Well, they did buy. They all got new computers. They all got new phones. Lisa got a new mic.
There you go. Miss Palmer's told you Sumter County is where his probation is at.
Is it Sumter?
That's what she said.
I thought it was in Port St. Lucie.
Well, Port St. Lucie is an actual town, not a county.
No, there's a county too.
Hey Yoda, tell your sweetheart that I sent her Tim's phone number in case she didn't know. Tell the Zohan thank you.
Hold on, let me get back over there. Thank you, JoJo's. I thought you were working, mister.
Lunchtime.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Holy crap, yeah, I guess so. I'm surprised the husband hasn't come in yet. I don't know, Miss Mary. That's what I'm trying to look up to see.
I already thanks Tim. I already took care of that. I already messaged her, so she's got the message. She'll be able to read it.
Because Lynette also got new devices.
Yep. Now, how does somebody that doesn't have enough money to feed her family afford new phones? Someone that doesn't have a job, how do they afford new phones? Let me guess, the fools in their wallets.
Mm-hmm.
Martin County? That's what Iron Man said.
Mm-mm. I have it somewhere in my history, guys. I'll have to go dig
Let's see.
for it. Because I was sharing the links in one of our.
Whee!
It was so many months back. God, so much has went on.
All right, let's see here. Port St. Lucie.
I have it somewhere. I just have to dig through my history for it because I looked at it quite a few times, but it's been a few months since we dropped that. Couple months.
Something like that. But yeah, it's Port St. Lucie County.
Mm-hmm.
Well, what town was it in?
I believe it was Port St. Lucie.
Because there's the county right there. So
I really need to clear my history.
I clear mine all the time. I don't know.
I'm starting to wonder if it'd be easier just to go through our messages and find it.
You don't have a folder with all that in it?
I have enough folders going on my darn computer with all this case.
Reading old Bubbles or old Randy stuff.
Da, 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 da. There's so much stuff that we have went like I even found old case files in my history. We have went through so much crap. Inmate lookup.
Somebody didn't do their research last night. Too busy talking.
You know exactly what we did last night. You and Mike had a conversation, and then we both said we're going to bed.
Hey, John, you've got to send me your music there, bud, that you won Friday night. You have to send that to me so I can get it put together so I can put it on our stream.
Well, that content's no longer available. So did they wipe his? Surely not.
Lou, she's looking for Gabe's criminal stuff over in the county that he was prosecuted for fleecing those older folks. She's looking to see if the restitution has been paid. But trying to think like those clowns think, I would say that since the payments were so low, they'll think, we'll just keep paying that. You know, if we have to make a payment out of pocket, we can. Let's just spend all this $56,000 or euros or whatever it is.
Oh, anywho, I'll find it. I have the link somewhere in my server between mine and Coop's messages. Caress, yes, Volusia County. You're right. But I just dug through my history and it's not appearing in my history anymore, which Google deletes stuff after. Volusia.
Now, Volusia County sounds familiar.
Yes. Court records. Oh, did I find it? Oh, I might have. How do I search?
It's not in our history on our message history on Discord. I know that.
Oh, I'm getting somewhere. Gabriel. Did I do that backwards? No? Weeks. Gabriel. Search. Oh, that is not what I thought that was.
Don't know. Well, thank you, heroes. Thank you. Oh, and it couldn't have went to a better person. Heroes just donated one more membership to Miss Carol Welsh. Couldn't have went to a better person. Thank you, heroes. Thank you.
I did. One of you chatters said it was Volusia, which reminded me, but now I gotta find the Volusia County website. But while we are working on that, let's go ahead and cover the new motion by Randy in Fed 1. Let's go ahead and do the breaking on that.
Hello, Allie. Welcome back, young lady. Haven't seen you for a few days. How you doing?
Hi, Miss Allie. Welcome back, Miss Carol. Yeah, Chrome and the other internet browser, it's not finding my history, and I know dang well I did it. I know I covered it. I know I shared the links to it. No, I just can't find it again. I'll do some digging. Check Discord. Yes, ma'am.
Motion to dismiss
Thank you,
defendant
Yankee.
Cook's counterclaims. Sink. And motion to strike with incorporated memorandum of law. Yeah, buddy. Jeremy Bryan Hales, plaintiff, by and through undersigned counsel and in accordance with the applicable federal rules of civil procedure.
Oh, Nemesis changed her name back.
I like Shenemises. Shenemises.
Yes, because of the way we say it when she comes in.
Shenemises.
Hubby came back in. Good news. He's not in trouble.
Who?
She brought him his new uniform shirts.
All right.
So we're not in trouble, but she's still in there with the office manager. So who knows?
Who knows?
I mean, I would be tickled if they got rid of the girl in the office because, well, she's a see you next Tuesday. All right, motion to dismiss defendant Preston's counterclaims and motion to strike with incorporated memorandum of law. Jeremy, by and through undersigned counsel and in accordance with the applicable federal rules of civil procedure and local 7.1, hereby files his motion to dismiss defendant Preston's counterclaims and motion to strike with incorporated memorandum of law and states defendant Preston filed a counterclaim, Doc 69, which seeks to add plaintiff's counsel as a party defendant. See 1, 3, 4, 5 of the counterclaim. Actually, I forgot about that. Defendant's attempt to add another party to this case is untimely under this court's final scheduling under order. You know what just happened there, right?
He threw it right back in Bubbles' face.
Uno reverse, bitch!
Yep, Bubbles did the same thing when he tried adding all of his people. So now Randy's turning around and doing the same thing to him.
I love Randy.
Checkmate and match.
Oh.
Yep.
Uno reverse. Okay. Defendant's attempt to add another party to this case is untimely under this court's final scheduling order, which gave the parties until December 18th, 24 to join additional parties. Doc 37, footnote 1. For this reason alone, the counterclaim should be dismissed or stricken. Memorandum of Law. Fed R Civ P 13H authorizes a defendant as counterclaim plaintiff to add counterclaim defendants in addition to the plaintiff. Fed R Civ P 13H rules 19 and 20 govern the addition of a person as a party to a counterclaim or cross-claim. Defendant's counterclaim is inconsistent with the rules of party joinder. A party added as an additional defending party to a counterclaim asserted by the defendant is neither a plaintiff nor a defendant. That party is an additional counterclaim defendant. In this case, this court's jurisdiction is based solely on diversity jurisdiction. Footnote 1, see final scheduling order 4. The parties have until December 18th, 24 to join additional parties or amend the pleadings. Emphasis in order. Number 7, this means that the court does not have supplemental jurisdiction to hear claims against additional parties if their presence in the case would destroy complete diversity. 28 USC 1367B. Plaintiff's counsel is a Florida resident, as are the defendants. This is necessary to state because there is no jurisdictional basis made in the counterclaim. With supplemental jurisdiction lacking, defendant's counterclaim should be treated as a separate civil action within the meaning of 28 USC 1332A. Defendant's counterclaim may not rely on plaintiff's lawsuit to satisfy the diversity of citizenship and amount in controversy requirements.
Yeah, buddy.
Thus, defendant's counterclaim should be dismissed or stricken. Wherefore, for the above reasons, plaintiff respectfully request this honorable court enter an order dismissing or striking defendant's counterclaim and any other relief deemed just as necessary. I hereby certify that on February 24th, 25, I served on this day on all counsel of record via email to the service list below. Randy the Rocket Shock it at it again, chat.
Yeah, buddy.
Oh, this is great. Uno reversed it on Bubbles. Oh, this is great, Coop.
I'm loving it. He's just basically throwing
Uno
everything right back in his face. And I'm sorry, but the flea's sitting there thinking this is all going to get dismissed. Just look at Bubbles' track records with denied. So they really think this is going to get dismissed?
So, Randy makes a very good point. They wouldn't allow him to add Bubbles because of him being the attorney on the case. So Bubbles trying to add Randy as a counterclaim defendant would not work because Randy is the attorney on the case, which would mess up this entire case because we're over halfway through it. He was trying to add Randy Cat as the counterclaim defendant.
I think it's hilarious that Bubbles is just grasping at every straw he can think of.
Deborah said, and as the condom breaks. Oh, this is great. This is good, Randy. And this is why the chat nicknamed him Randy the Rocket. When Bubbles filed the counterclaims a couple motions back, he was trying to make Randy a defendant on the counterclaims because, according to Bubbles, Randy and Jeremy conspired for the Bad Neighbors saga.
Yep.
And if you remember, a few more motions back, they tried Randy and Jeremy were trying to add the conspirators of the ecosystem to Fed 1, and it was denied because Bruce was for one reason, Bruce was the attorney on the case, the only attorney for the defendants. So they were denied that. So Randy, in this motion, Uno reversed that on Bubbles and was like, no. It's too late into the case. And I'm the only attorney for the plaintiff. So, no. In other words, to sum it up, he's saying, no. What's good for the goose is good for the gander.
Right on.
If I can't add you, you can't add me.
What did he just say? Yeah, buddy. Have a good one, Zohan. See you when you get back, brother. Did I lose my co-host?
Be safe on the polls, though.
Yeah, buddy. Boy, that's a job I don't think I could do. I mean, for one, I'm terrified of heights. Two, that's electricity, and you're up there way in the air dealing with that stuff. Oh, no. It just takes the wrong touch. And you like a bug on the windshield, you gone. So was that all we got today there, young lady?
As of right now, yes. I am going to have to do some more digging and try to find this stuff with Volusia County. For some reason, I can't find the site, and I was copy pasting it for the longest. Ooh, I wonder.
Did you do it in the fake What the Hell's group? Did you paste any of that stuff over there? Because if you did, you can just search your name and try and find it like that.
I was actually going to look in my phone clipboard. I don't know how far back it keeps it, but if I pull up my clipboard.
Right on.
Daggone it. Let's see. I don't know. I'll have to do some digging.
So, my mods.
What?
Yeah. Mods out there. Does anyone have
Uh, exactly, Deborah. Recording events in your life is not a conspiracy nor a bad neighbor saga.
no? You don't want to be
Exactly.
part of it. Stay out of it. I mean, don't put yourself in somebody else's life if you don't want to be put on the big screen. That's as easy as it gets right there. I don't think it could get any easier. I'm,
If she had have just shut her mouth when she got that C&D, just shut up and left him and George alone, she would not be in multiple lawsuits. She wouldn't have a protective order on her. All she had to do was shut the hell up and leave him
yep.
alone. A year ago. 2 years ago.
Yeah,
Jesus.
2 years.
It's all starting to run. It's all starting to run together.
May
now.
rolls around. It's going to be 2 years since he filed that cease and desist. See, girl.
Yeah.
See, girl's in the house. What's happening, girl?
Yeah, see, girl, they've been after Randy for a minute now. They're obsessed with Randy now because we keep attacking Bubbles. They're like, well, if they're coming after our attorney, we're gonna go after his attorney.
It's
Unlike Bubbles, Randy's is a real attorney.
it's hilarious that he files all this frivolous garbage, and it's clearly a sign of retaliation. He's not getting his way, so here, let's just go file a bar complaint on Randy. Okay.
Exactly.
Oh, I'm not getting my way in court, so let me go file a counter lawsuit. And then let's go run around to social media and flap our gums about it. It's absolutely mind-boggling, this guy. He is so out of depth. I still think it's going to be funny watching them all trying to find a lawyer.
Yeah, it's gonna be funny. They're not even gonna focus. I guarantee you they will squirrel from the problem at hand and will start attacking other creators again.
I can't wait to
Because they're
I
desperate.
can't wait till they start eating each other.
And when they do start attacking all of us, we're gonna ignore it. We're gonna make fun of it, but we're gonna
Now
ignore it. I'm gonna monetize on her bullshit just like I did the first
they
go
can
around.
say whatever they want about me. Whatever they say does not affect me in any way, shape, or form. I mean, I get up every morning. I'm living and breathing. Their words mean absolutely nothing to me.
No cat, not yet. However, I am antsy to hear from Randy about the stuff that was supposed to be in by the 19th. I'm antsy to hear from Randy to see if anything was actually
Oh
turned over.
yeah, that's I forgot about that. He never turned over the evidence that the judge ordered him to turn over.
Good morning, Brett and Therese.
Good morning, guys. How y'all doing? Man, it's a nasty, gloomy day here in old Florida today. You guys aren't missing anything.
It is a beautiful sunny day here in Tennessee. 58 degrees and sunny.
I know.
I actually had to close my blinds.
Last night I got up about 4 o'clock this morning, and it was raining. I could hear it hitting the roof. And I woke up this morning and it's still raining. Nasty and gloomy.
Read the fleece post from an out on Miss Linda, their channel, their community post.
What happened?
Sure, why not? I was told to go read the fleece community post from an hour ago.
Oh, who cares about them people?
Curiosity.
Oh.
Oh my God, speaking of community post, I just seen Madam Mayor's community post. It says, I wonder what pose that is. Is he doing yoga? That is great. I love y'all. I love her little jokes in the community post. What was all? Oh yeah. Da, 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 da. Oh, she's bragging because Bruce's order got granted this morning.
I haven't seen anything on that. Have you?
I read it when we first started this morning.
I didn't pay attention.
It says Bruce's motion filed last night has been granted by the court this morning. So much for denied, or the judge of truth is anti-BBB. Comments, funny they never talk about when Bruce's motions are granted or when Shockett's motions are denied. Nor do they talk about a Shockett motion granted that works in MP and
How many denies has that jackass gotten? You know what I mean?
Far more denials.
He's got more denials than these little tiny wins that absolutely mean nothing in the big scheme of things.
Yeah. Yes, the motion for him to be able to reply to Randy was granted. That means absolutely nothing for that side. Absolutely nothing. All the judge is doing is giving him permission to cry.
Guys, she's spinning. That's what she does. She's spinning, trying to
Yeah.
make them look good, which, hey, everybody knows they lie about everything that comes out of their mouth. Okay, so he might have won one little tiny thing. Okay, big freaking deal. In the end of the day, they got to keep their audience. They got to keep them 500 plus people coming back every night to open them wallets. That's what it all amounts to with these fools. That's it.
Yeah. Bubbles filed last night on a Sunday night, late last night, to be able to reply to Randy's opposition to them. Oh, it has to do. I just had it, daggone it. Scroll back up.
Oh, Karen, believe me, I see the judge coming out with a lot of stuff because y'all got to remember he's only been back from vacation a week, and Bubble Man is filing almost every other day. This idiot. I'm waiting for the motion for Randy to pretty much force Bubbles to explain why he's filing a bar complaint, a frivolous bar complaint. That's out of retaliation. That's all it is. Frivolous garbage. Well, he said something that hurt my feelings. Did he break any rules? No. I doubt very seriously that Randy would file anything that he didn't have proof to back it up.
This is what was granted. I had to dig for it from last night. Bubbles filed a motion last night. Motion for leave to file reply to plaintiff's 12B1 opposition. That would be funny. It would have been funny if judge approved move from Gainesville to Gainesville. That would have been hilarious.
So the judge approved what?
He approved this for him to be able to reply to Randy's opposition to the 12B1 motion.
Okay, what?
But he filed this after making the bar complaint against Randy because his fees was hurt about Randy's opposition, where Randy said he made up these things
So
in his 12B1
he
motion.
filed for the right to respond to Randy, and the judge granted it.
Yeah.
Oh my God! Let's
Yes.
jump up and down for joy. He won. He won. Won what? The right to respond. Okay, go ahead. Dig your damn hole deeper, dumbass. Respond back with your ignorance that you constantly respond back with. Go for it. I'll pat you on the back for that one. Go for it. What a flipping moron. Just when you think that these people can't get any stupider, they frickin' amaze me. Are you throwing a party over there, girl? I lost my co-host. She fell down a hole. She must have muted herself.
Yep, I muted myself. I was sitting here talking to you. I was digging for, because I read it this morning. There it is. The order from McDreamy, right here. Upon consideration of the foregoing, it is ordered this 24th day of February 25. Defendants have moved for leave to reply, Doc 83, to plaintiff's response. In opposition of Doc 80 to defendant's motion to dismiss, Doc 67, defendant's motion for leave to reply, Doc 83, is granted to the extent that the defendants may file a reply memorandum not to exceed 5 pages in length. Defendants must file their reply by February 28th. This isn't a big deal.
This is the judge just saying, okay, you can rebut what Randy had to say. So
Exactly.
what did this freaking coward win? Nothing. Nothing.
So Bubbles is crying about Randy saying he lied. He made up the things that was in his 12B1 motion.
Oh hell yes, Nemesis. This is soap opera stuff here. This is better than Days of Our Lives and As the World Turns. This is As the Creek Turns.
As Levy County
Right
turns.
on.
I believe Doc 80 was Bubbles 12B1
Right,
motion.
right. Deborah, right? Look at there. He won the opportunity to prove that his stuff was written by AI.
To disprove, but yeah.
Okay. Just what it's going to be funny.
And like you said this morning, he's also trying to cover his ass from where, out of retaliation of Randy's opposition motion, he filed a bar complaint against Randy.
Right. For what?
For calling him a liar.
For what? Okay. He says Randy lied when he said it was AI written, that it wasn't in the law. Okay. You don't think Randy's going to say something like that without having proof that what Bubbles wrote is not actually in the law? Is Randy that dumb? No.
For shits and giggles, I'm going to pull up Chat GPT. And I'm going to tell Chat GPT to write me a 12B1 motion and see what it does.
There, they like mine better than yours. As the Otter Creek turns. Oh, it's hilarious.
Share that.
Share what? Oh, okay. It didn't bleep on me today this time.
So I pulled up Chat GPT. I'm going to type in, write me a 12B1 motion for defense in court.
Wahoo, got 153 people watching. Yeah, buddy, they can all in one sitting out there in Cyberland stalking us. Just keep on. You put that cha-ching in the damn bank. So y'all just sit on out there and watch till your heart's content. I love it. I love it.
Defendant's motion to dismiss pursuant to Rule to 12B1 introduction, plaintiff filed a complaint against defendant alleging such and such claims. This court lacks subject matter jurisdiction over this action, and dismissal is proper under Rule 12B1 legal standard. Rule 12B1 allows the party to move for dismissal of a claim where the court lacks subject matter jurisdiction. A motion to... This just proves what Randy said. See how easy that was for me to go over to Chat GPT and say, hey, write me a 12B1 motion, and it did exactly that. And then I can say, let's see, add some case law quotes to this motion. Well, it's not letting me. Here we go. Add some case law quotes to this motion.
Wouldn't that be funny if it quoted the same exact stuff that was filed?
That's what I'm getting at. I'm trying to get it to quote.
Well, copy your original draft, not the whole thing, just your original write me a case law, and then add
You
that
know
to
what?
it. Start over and just add that to it.
Write me a 12B one motion with case law for defense in court. We did it! Right here. Look, 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 look,
Yep.
look. Busted, Bubbles!
Now. We got no proof about that, but it is a very strong possibility that he could have used Chat GPT. Because right there on the screen, boys and girls, it shows what Jeff or Georgie just typed in. Gave almost the same identical stuff as what old Bubbles filed. So it is a strong possibility, is it not, Georgie girl?
Yeah. You see how easy that was? Are they real cases? I don't know. Let's
find out.
look up Mortison v. First Fed Sav and Loan. Look up C. McNutt v. Gen Motors Acceptance Corp. I remember McNutt being put in that motion by Bubbles. Arbow v. Y&H Corp was put in Bubbles' motion. Some things. I'm not an attorney, and I just went Chat GPT and asked them to write me case law. I'm just saying. Just saying.
Yeah, buddy. It can be done, boys and girls. It can be done.
Miss Deborah said it's real cases, wrong quotes. Let's see. Let me zoom this out, Max, and I will screenshot it for you. Or y'all could screen record where I just sat and did this live on screen.
Just hit your copy and paste it to him. You know, down at the bottom where it lets you copy the whole thing?
Yeah, but I think he's also wanting to where I told Chat GPT to do it.
Okay, you know how to snip it, don't you? Your snippet tool on your computer? That's basically screenshotting it. There you go.
Capture full page.
Huh? Well, the snippet, you can draw a box
There we
around your.
I got it. Will you close that out for me so it doesn't show all my business?
There you go. I use that snippet tool all the time. You just go to your search bar and type in snippet, and it'll pop up. It's real easy to use it. You just draw a box around what you want to copy, and hit save. Boom.
I want props for this, Max. Because I'm the one that had the random idea. Copy and paste lawyer, exactly. Was it McDreamy that called him copy paste?
Pretty much.
And that proves it, because Chat GPT will write the main motion, and then you got to add the district it's in, who the plaintiff and defendants are.
It proves that it can be done.
Exactly.
Whether it was or not, who knows? But it proves that Randy can prove that it can actually be done.
He literally copy pasted that freaking motion.
I don't know. I don't know 100%
Oh my God.
sure.
No.
So.
I just read something that was exactly what we read in Bubbles' motion, because I went back over to that page. It says, if a plaintiff fails to establish jurisdiction, the court must dismiss the action. See Steele Co. v. Citizens for a Better Environment, 523 U.S. 8394, 1998, holding that without jurisdiction, a court cannot proceed to rule on the merits of the case. That is an exact quote that I just read from ChatGPT that was also in that motion we read last week. Conclusion: for the foregoing reasons, defendant respectfully requests that this court dismisses plaintiff's complaint in its entirety for lack of subject matter jurisdiction. Wherefore, defendant prays that this honorable court grant this motion to dismiss pursuant to 12B1. Dismiss this case with prejudice or without prejudice, depending on circumstance, and grant any further relief deemed just and proper. This is what he did.
Allegedly did.
It's pretty black and white,
Well,
Koopy.
I'm not going to say for definite, but it's leaning that way. It looks that way.
Look what Brett said. Copy and paste is how he likely made it through law school.
Did they have computers back then?
No. But more than likely, he would like go through the books and just straight up copy what it said.
Plagiarism.
Yes. I can't believe. I have to say, yet again, another thank you to Mr. Larry for teaching us about ChatGPT.
Oh yes, ChatGPT is the shit. I mean, I've been tinkering with it, and it does a pretty good job at what it's supposed to do. I mean, I gotta hand it to whoever came up with that. It's it's awesome. It is awesome.
It's just so funny. Yes, let me fix it. Allegedly, this is what he done, but it's pretty obvious. MaxLab, if you send this stuff over to Tuck, I want props. I did that legwork on that one. That is, yeah. Write me a 12B1 motion for defense in court. Add some case law quotes to this motion. Then I told it, write me a 12B1 motion with case law for defense in court. And it did just that.
Got it? Get it? On it?
I can't type today. I can't talk today.
Yeah, we've had some exciting news today. So we've had a good show so far.
Kyra, that's what I just did. That's That's why I wrote it like I did, is because that's where Randy called Bruce out the other day saying that you incorrectly quoted these cases and that he made it up. More than likely, he didn't make it up. He had AI write it, allegedly. Because Chat GPT is quoting real cases, but the wrong quotes.
I'm still waiting on this judge to get pissy with all the amount of frivolous shit that keeps getting filed from Bubbles. He's already called both sides to the carpet over the sanctions stuff and told them, knock it off. You're going to get one chance from here on out and one chance only, so you better wait and do it when the right time comes. Remember?
Compose. Yep. Shizzy.
All right, Carol. Thanks for popping in, girly girl. And congratulations on winning the membership to Coop's Kooks. We having fun. We having fun.
Chat GPT to have it.
Oh, chat,
right.
If you don't mind, while we're listening to Georgie talk to her keyboard over there, go ahead and make sure and hit the like button on both streams. And while you're at it, if you feel so inclined, share the link on all your social media sites. Just remember, because there's two streams, we are actually one. Hello, Eric. What's happening? Oh, you missed a little, but you can catch it on replay. Some pretty good stuff came out today. We finished up the motion from last night. Ooh, there's a crocodile walking down the beach. Okay.
So I just emailed that to Shizzy.
Oh, there you go.
Thank you, Max.
Your little avatar's awful busy there, girl. I can barely see Mr. Snitch.
What do you mean it's busy?
It's busy. It's busy.
Oh, well, Mama made it.
I didn't say it didn't look good. I'm just saying it's busy. You can barely see Mr. Stitch.
Probably Karen. It wouldn't be the first time they've dragged my name through the mud over there.
Iron Man, I did find it at Walmart. Next time we're in, I'm going to take a look at it and read up on it and see what's going on. But as far as the Fresh Lines main goes, no, I have not found any of that locally. But that doesn't mean I'm not going to stop looking. I think I'm going to have to go over to the vitamin store. Dennis the Menace, what's happening?
Now Bubbles will file a lawsuit against Chat GPT.
Yeah, that'll be funny. You got me in trouble. You got me in trouble.
Yeah, that's pretty fun. Anybody can go to Chat GPT and say, hey, write me this. And it'll throw something together. And then you can type in, change this, or add this, or make it sound like this.
Right.
Pretty simple.
I like the fact that if you're into writing fiction, that would be an awesome tool to write fiction with. I don't think I would trust it to write anything factual, but fiction, yeah, fiction would be awesome. I mean, all these people that have ideas about children's books, you've got to lay out the plan for it to say what you want it to say. and it takes it from there. I think it's an awesome tool.
It is. Lou said Grok does the same thing. Yes. Have a wonderful day, Miss Tammy. Thank you for sitting with us this long.
Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy.
And Kevin, your comment was hilarious. So y'all being called hashtag Wilgons would be because of the fleas. She was trying to make fun of my chat, but instead we monetized on it. And that's how y'all became the Goon Squad.
Right on, right on. Well, kiddle-a-diddle, I think I'm going to call it for today. See if we can't try and get some rest, because I got a feeling old Max is going to be busy here in a little while.
I have a feeling too.
So you got anything on your list over there left to go through, or?
Not today. I am going to go finish digging. I got some other stuff at home in the 3D world, as expert calls it, to take care of. And then I will get back on the computer and do some digging on this stuff in Volusia County.
Yes, there you go.
And I got a meatloaf I got to go make.
So I'm going to go over and see who I can redirect to.
I didn't even think about redirect.
I didn't either. Oh, Orphan Kitties is going. Yeah, Orphan Kitties and TC. We'll send everybody to Orphan Kitties. I am anyway. Let them go check it out.
Do y'all want chickens or cats? Cats are fluffy.
Well, we always send them to TC. I figured I'd give Orphan Kitties a go at it on my side anyway. So, guys in the chat, everybody that goes over to Orphan Kitties, at least hit that like button and tell her hello. She got some precious looking chitty titties.
Yes, she does.
All right, Mary. Where did you send it, Mary? Messenger or my like page or Discord or oh, I found you. I found you.
He got it, Lou. Because, Miss Deborah, when there's an opposition to a motion okay, Bubbles filed the 12B1 motion, which is the dismissal emotion. Yeah. Randy opposed it. Normally, it would go after the opposition, it would be the judge's choice to dismiss or to deny the dismissal. But Bubbles is having a tantrum because he was called out on being a liar and for falsifying case law quotes. So now he wants to have a tantrum and cry to McDreamy about Randy calling him a liar. So he had to ask permission to be able to reply. Because normally once an opposition is filed, it's up to the court. Normally. But ain't nothing about these cases normal. Nothing. What happened to Stark? We have the hearings in April. I have not heard anything else about Stark.
Yep, that's been pretty quiet on both of those so far.
I'm sure if we had any updates on the trespass case, Mr. Brett and Mr. Reese would let us know.
Yeah, buddy. Buddy. So give them your spiel there, young lady.
All right, guys. As usual, If we get any more documents dropped today, Coop and I will always be back to break the news. Otherwise, we will see you in the morning for Gavel to Gravel. Tomorrow's Tuesday. Not sure what we're going to cover yet, but we'll see you for Gavel to Gravel in the morning. We're on every morning, Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. Eastern. We love you guys. Remember, you are one of a kind and never let anyone dim your light. Bye, guys.
Chat, you guys have been absolutely wonderful day. Britt, Therese, y'all have a good one. Get back to work. And we will see all you guys later. Coop out. Bling!
It's that time again, my friends. Time to part till next we see. Gonna sail on different winds, but your heart stays close, my friend.
Distant roads may pull us apart, but our memories never die. Underneath the same bright sky, we'll be together by and by. Until we meet again, my friends, in the stories that we've weaved, every moment that we share is a treasure we can't spare.
Through the seasons we may roam, chasing dreams on a dirt road home. Every memory of our time reminds us that life's so fine.
Through the seasons we may roam, chasing dreams on a dirt road home. Every memory of our time reminds us that life's so fine. Farewell is not forever, just a pause along the road. Our connection we won't sever, it's a bond that can't unfold. Until we meet again, my friends, in the stories that we've weaved, every moment that we share is a treasure we can't spare.
Until we meet again, my friends, in the stories that we've weaved, every moment that we share
Is a treasure we can't spare.